Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Oh, we are live. OK， 我们是在同一个 space 里面，只是我们用两个不一样的 camera.
Or after， 或者是等一下你在那边谈完之后，你就直接跳到我们这边。Oh, but do you have a third mic? It's okay, we can pass.
That's like the know that we're in the same space. OK, so 这是第一次用两个 camera 来直播，欢迎大家。乃哥也有说，就是欢迎大家可以提问嘛。So it's free for all, nothing's off limits.
欢迎问问题，欢迎问问题。
他们好可爱的宝宝。Maybe we should introduce the fam.
Okay.
So 乃哥 obviously 大家都认识乃哥。
It's okay, we'll just start over. 嗨，大家好，我是乃哥。
嗨，大家好，我是乃哥。
这是我的儿子跟我的太太 Michelle 跟 James。目前为止心情还很好的 James。Would you like to say anything? 妈妈。
妈妈。
OK， 他目前还不想要讲话，等一下他开始讲话的时候，我们再请他发表几句好了。
And then Michelle, or do you want to introduce yourself?
我是米雪儿 ，Hello。
他也是 YouTuber 哦。
Yes， 没有。
Yeah, I follow.
他有他自己 YouTube 频道。
没有很 active。
Yeah.
因为我很忙。
妈妈都是最忙的。哦，弟弟 ，James 真的是我认识最乖的一个宝宝。
Yeah， 他心情好的时候非常的乖，希望他可以保持。
I also just feel like he'll be a naturally good big brother, right? 他一定会很照顾他的弟弟妹妹的。
同意吗？同意。
Yeah, so maybe 我们讲讲。I just realized that this camera is gonna constantly be in my face.
Oh,
Wait, maybe
should I scoot over?
I should probably scoot. Yeah, let me move this like this, and then you like this. Okay. There. So Benjamin, we know each other a little bit before Taiwan.
Should we tell everybody about how we met, how we got to know each other?
Yeah, sure.
So we have to start with BSSM then.
Yeah, BSSM 伯特利神学院是这样吗。
伯特利超自然侍奉学校 ，That's his official Chinese name.
Yeah, 我是2014到2016在那里的。
And you were between when? 2018
No, that was when I graduated.
2015 1617到18毕业，然后我是2017 2018的1年级的学生。
Yeah, so actually we have no overlap.
We have no overlap. I
Yeah.
overlapped with her for 1 year, and you guys overlapped a little bit.
But then we didn't meet at all.
Yeah, you didn't meet at
Yeah.
all. 所以我们都是在同一间 Bill Johnson 牧师他们教会的侍奉学校，在那边念过书。所以呢，是我1年级的时候，我也参加。I was part of the team too for the School of Creativity.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, I was the photography team. Taking
Oh,
photos for
okay, that
people.
makes sense.
我那时候帮忙我们在学校学期末的时候，应该说已经学期结束之后呢的一个活动。
Yeah.
Melody 去帮忙，我也是去帮忙的。
我只是去参加。
哦，你是去
Yeah,
参加的，
yeah,
我是去帮忙的。And then 那时候呢，在 Reading 有一间大家受大家欢迎的咖啡店，
Yep.
叫做 Theory，大家都喜欢去。Bill Johnson 的小孩，就牧师们都会在那边出现。
Yeah.
So yeah, I ran into Melody when
对啊
we were there.
And I didn't know who you were, but then you
Because I was a nobody.
But you knew me though.
Because you had a YouTube channel.
Was it that 还是因为牧族的特会 right?
我去加州念书那一年的时间，我在放寒假的时候，圣诞节的时候，我去了北加州的一个叫做牧主先锋的教会的青年学校，去那边上课。
对对对。
在那边上课的时候呢，我就说：“嗨，大家好，我现在在 BSSM。”大家说：“哦，BSSM，你知不知道 Melody？” 我说：“谁是 Melody？” 然后就一直说 Melody，
Okay.
所以我就有一个叫 Melody 的。And then I Googled you.
Okay.
I found your YouTube channel. I think you have a Facebook too.
Yeah.
所以我就在 Facebook 跟 YouTube 上面找到 Melody，然后当时他呢已经几千人订阅了。I remember 6,000 people subscribe to your channel.
Really consistent.
Something like that, or maybe 3,000. I don't know.
应该没有那么多呀。
And then I ran into you， 然后我在咖啡店就遇到了 Melody， 我说这不就是网红 Melody 吗？
没有网红啊。
他那时候呢的订阅人数是我的60倍，因为我是100个人订阅，他是6000人订阅。
但现在他就比我多很多了。
所以我就跑去跟
增长得很快。
这位网红打招呼，就说：“嗨，你好，我是 Benjamin， 我有去过木祖先锋的青年学校。And I think that was it.
Yeah, that was it. And then like 过几年我就搬回来台湾 ，and then I remember I went to 一个特会在 TOD。张长老那边 ，and then 就是你们基隆教会的一些同工都在 ，and you were there，and I was like，and it was a creativity conference too，or 就是在讲什么多媒体的影响 ，right？
And I was still nobody, so nobody knew me.
You really grew really fast then.
Still nobody. 我那时候还是没有人知道的。然后 Melody 是讲员，Melody 在台上在分享，我是台下的小观众在听。
真的很特别。喂，那所以我真的很好奇，就是乃哥，你为什么这1-2年会增长的那么快
？The reason my YouTube channel grew a whole lot was probably because actually 其实这样，我在没有什么人订阅的时候，我就做了几个影片。
Yeah.
这几个影片，在我跟刘子俊牧师一起拍 Good TV 的 YouTube channel， 今天不讲理之后，订阅我的人增加。然后我那些早在我有很多人订阅之前的影片，就更多人观看。
是这样吗？我以为子君牧师找你是你已经蛮红的啦。
子君牧师找我的时候，我不到1万 ，so you still have more subscribers than me.
那为什么他不找我？
Good question.
Hey,
but yeah, so 我那时候没有1万人订阅。我跟子君牧师拍完之后呢，我就突然翻了1倍，从1万变2万。但是我原本已经拍的那些影片。是在那个之后才更多人观看 ，so yeah, and then I just kept producing more things, I guess， 就是直播啦，然后影片继续产出来啊，就是 yeah， 所以就越来越多人订阅。然后我的 format 比较是话题型的东西 ，it goes viral more easily, short videos and stuff. So yeah， 大概是这样吧。
Okay, so the key is just consistency.
Consistency, and then just picking topics.That
are controversial enough. 像基督徒为什么那么讨厌人
？Yeah， 就是讲一些大家不讨论的东西，我就先讨论，然后大家就先看我的影片 ，because there's no other options, you know, if you want to talk about something.
So was that always the goal to be a YouTuber?
Not really. 我其实没有很想要真的当 YouTuber. 我喜欢做影片 ，I like to make videos. 我喜欢做影片，但是我没有想要当一个出现在镜头前面讲话、拿着麦克风的人。
所以你以前做影片是 就是 short film or 你是喜欢做什么？
我做影片做了10年，我才开始做我自己的 YouTube 影片。我替教会也先做了5-6年的教会的那种活动影片 ，promotion videos， 回顾影片、活动介绍影片、those kind of things， 做了5-6年，替教会做了5-6年，然后我都没有出现在画面里面。Because I was the person behind the camera， 我拿相机，我在录嘛，所以我都没有出现在画面里面。对，做了5-6年之后呢，我才开始做我自己出现在画面里面的影片。
So 如果你今天不是 YouTuber， 你觉得你会做什么？
我今天如果不是 YouTuber 的话，我还是会有 YouTube 频道。
就你还是会乖乖的
某种程度上还是 YouTuber 啦，但是就是那种不露脸的那种 YouTuber 吧。
哇，因为可能就像你说，因为你很喜欢做影片，然后现在。如果你要做影片，你就还是就是要用 YouTube，like there's no way out of it.
Yeah. 然后我想要讨论的东西，最快的方式就是 show up in front of a camera and talk。所以最快的方式就是话题，就是讨论，就是采访。所以我就发现，早晚都要出现在镜头前面，算了，就直接出现在镜头前面吧。So yeah, I started that, and that was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
对，就这样，转眼间5年了。
5年了。
Yeah, 5.5 years. 5.5 years, yeah, almost 5.
Doesn't that feel like your story is really inspiring? 就是 that means like 你前4年都是，因为你几乎是这1-2年就 boom。
对，2年内成长非常多。
Yeah, I feel like that's also me. Like 我回来台湾之后，我也是这1-2年才 boom 比较快，也是 consistency 啦。But that's inspiring. That's good. Good. 我们要不要再 弟弟还有一点开心的时候，我们就来唱歌。
Okay, let's sing.
We kind of
See what
practice
he's
this
gonna
song,
do.
right?
Do you want to put him in the frame?
Yeah. 所以我们奶哥来我家之前，我有问他，就是有没有想要一起唱歌，但是他们当然觉得，
我的唱歌能力值平均，大概就是平均人而已，平均 average. I'm average at singing.
It's okay， 大家给他一些鼓励的，没有，因为我就想说，毕竟我们还是一个稍微像一个音乐的频道，so I'm like， 我们的直播是不是要穿插一点音乐？ So, and then I found out Michelle can sing like one Chinese song， 所以我们就来唱她知道唯一的一个中文歌 ，OK？ 就是我要向高山举目。All right, we kind of practiced this before. Oops. 我要向高山举目，我的帮助从何来？我的帮助从造天地的耶和华而来。我要向高山举目，我的帮助从何来？我的帮助从造天地的耶和华而来。哈利路亚，哈利路亚，哈利路亚，哈利路亚，哈利路亚，哈利路亚，哈利路亚。我要向高山举目，我的帮助从何来？我的帮助从造天地的耶和华而来。我要向高山举目，我的帮助从何来？我的帮助从造天地的耶和华而来。哈利路亚。哈利路亚，哈利路亚，哈利路亚，哈利路，哈利路亚，哈利路亚，哈利路亚，哈利路。Ending。我要向
从造
天地的耶和华而来。
Yay, that's good. James 有在跳舞。He
Yo.
was dancing a little bit.
He was. Could they see it a little bit?
I don't know.
I don't know. if they could
Maybe
see
he's
it.
not on camera.
Yeah, I don't. Oh man, I don't think he was in the camera.
He was dancing though.
He was
It was
Yeah,
adorable.
that's okay.
Yeah, I botched the ending a little bit. I forgot how it
That's
goes.
fine. That's fine.
我们来看看大家有没有一些提问。好像也没有。
I got one question.
You did.
我有得到一个问题。
好，
How
好，
did
好。
we meet? And we already talked about it.
How did we meet?
Yeah, how did we
Oh,
meet? We
okay,
already
okay.
talked about it.
Yeah， 欢迎大家可以在那个
聊
live
天
stream 里
室
面聊天
或者。是现实动态都可以问问题。
What did these people say? I can't really.
Well, somebody's asking if you are watching Attack on Titan.
The what?
Attack on Titan. 晋级的巨人。
有人在问我有没有 what is that? I don't even know what that is.
You don't know what that is? Do you watch anime?
No,
You
I
don't
only know Naruto.
Okay, okay.
I
Better
did
than
watch
nothing.
Naruto. So,
Do you watch Studio Ghibli or Ghibli?
no. You mentioned it earlier. I don't actually know what that is.
We need to introduce you to anime.
Wait, so that is an anime? or that is
anime,
a studio.
Studio Ghibli is an
日
animation
本
studio.
动
Oh,
画
it's an
统称
animation
anime.
But they
studio.
make animated movies, not
Animated
shows.
movies or animated shows?
Well, I mean, I know a lot of the Japanese. Like, I know Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh, yeah.
Is that
Studio
okay?
Ghibli,
I
yeah,
like
yeah,
them
yeah.
then.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I like them.
Ah.
Okay,
Like
I
the
feel
Princess
better
about
Wolf
that.
or whatever,
差
or
点
like
当不成
Spirited
朋友。
Away.
我
Yeah,
们可以
yeah.
当很好的朋友。
Yeah. 因为我跟 Michelle 就是因为都喜欢看宫崎骏的动画，所以呢才进一步认识的。那就是因为进一步认识，才有可能交往，才有可能结婚，才有可能有 James。所以 James 基本上就是宫崎骏的贡献。
Wow. Yeah.
But yeah,
I-
进击的巨人 Attack on Titan is a really really cool anime show.
It's really gross though. So
Yeah, but
careful.
Michelle enjoys it. Well, enjoys it. She thinks it's
the show,
It's worth
the
watching.
story is worth watching the gruesome parts, but look away if you want to.
Attack on Titans.
yeah.
Attack
Oh,
on
where
Titan.
can you watch it?
Netflix.
I don't have Netflix.
Oh, you don't have Netflix?
I have Disney
Oh,
Plus though.
sad. It's not
Oh,
on Disney Plus.
it's not?
though, is it?
It could be. 不知道
Doubt，it.
来，观众，请问 Disney Plus 有没有进击的巨人？帮回答一下。And then we have one cover 谈一谈两位对于今世基督徒生活的差异，如何影响来世永世会如何？Oh, how we live our lives today will affect once we enter into eternity. How it affects it.
Isn't that the whole? Oh yeah, is that the question?
That's a question. How does being a Christian today affect how we live in the future, in eternity? That's a super theological question. You're gonna have like 5 different answers to that. 好，我们不是神学教授，我们没办法回答。
Well, let's just say it does affect it.
It does affect, but how? The person that's how does
How
it
does it
affect?
affect?
Well, soul saved definitely counts for something.
I think there's, if I give the quick answer version，如果我讲快速的，我自己的想法就是 there's 有2个层面，一个是进或不进天堂 ，right？ Like，、然后第二个层面是像 Mike Bickle 喜欢讲，就是 we will shine like the stars, and then he actually talks about how depending on your righteousness, like you will shine
Differently?
differently. 或者就是 like
But it's
你
not
的
based on our
冠冕。
righteousness. It's based on Jesus' righteousness.
Yeah, that's right.
So being better doesn't make you
But
better in heaven.
it doesn't mean that you won't enter heaven. You enter heaven, but even
Are there
you,
levels
after enter heaven, there's
after you
still
enter
levels.
heaven? No, are there levels after you enter heaven?
Yeah, and I think that's the thing that is a little bit more theological. It's like there are more levels, like how close to Jesus will you sit, or like
Oh, I
how
don't
many
care.
crowns will you have on your head that you can then lay at Jesus' feet, blah blah blah.
But yeah, those are interesting answers. And then somebody was asking, who did this?
Yeah， 这是我们这次去宜兰，然后宜兰礼拜堂的师母送给我们的。I think 是他
Does it
们
go with that one?
Yeah, both of them. 这个是送给我妈妈的先知性绘画，然后这个是送给我爸爸的先知性绘画。And it's like a prophetic artist among them, and then he like made his art into these pillows. Yeah,
That's really cool.
对啊，对啊。
And then we have 传福音好难，花了很多时间，人们还是不愿意接受。哪个传福音会有灰心的时候吗？当然有啊。People are asking me, you do have Disney Plus with Attack on Titan. You can start watching tonight. There are 70 episodes. You should start right later.
Season 1?
No, season 1 through how many?
I only know we're on the final season. That's all.
Oh,
We've
the
been on the
final
final
season.
season for years. It's season 1, season 2, season 3, final season, part 1, final season, part 2.
It's like Harry Potter.
Final season, finally.
The story is really interesting, so don't get spoilers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, you do recommend it. I should
Experience
get
it
into
firsthand. Yeah, it's way cooler firsthand.
It takes some time to get used to, but it's really cool.
所以总共是70 episodes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think.
I have no idea.
Something
I
like
do like that if I'm approaching it now that it's almost over.
that. Yeah.
Because I hate it when I start it
Oh,
and
yeah, I
then
hate that.
it
I've been
leaves me
waiting
on a
for 10
cliffhanger.
years.
You waited?
Yeah.
所以10年前就开始。
我第一季就开始看《进击的巨人》，我第一季出到第3集就看《进击的巨人》。
然后你跟
And it
从了
was so
10年
annoying because I'm like, this is gonna take 10 years. And yes, it did. It took 12 actually.
Wow.
But I read the manga, so I know the ending of the manga.
You guys are
But we're
talking
not-
too much English.
呃
Go back to
我看漫画，所以我知道漫画的结局，但是动画的结局不一定跟它完全一样。But I think it will be. I think it will be. And it's really good. It's really really good.
所以虽然看 manga 还是这样，还是可以看这个。
Yeah. You will enjoy both of them. Sorry, I skipped somebody's question.
But I did recently watch Spy Family. 你没有看过 Spy Family?
cute.
Yeah, I like it.
How
So
could I?
cute.
Also,
Yeah.
you do watch anime.
Oh yeah, I guess so. That was the only one I watched
Although
recently.
Attack on Titan is a lot more intense than Spy Family.
Yeah, I watched it because my brother, 我弟弟一直在推荐. He's like, "There's this really cute anime." 那我就上去看了. Yeah.
Well, I bet he watches Attack on Titan if he's into anime.
Yeah, he probably does.
And also into like what's it called? 哲学. What's 哲学?
Oh, philosophy?
Yeah, philosophy.
Oh yeah,
It's pretty
he
philosophical.
It's a pretty deep.
Yeah, we should take that away.
is. Yeah.
Okay, 我刚才跳过一个人的题目，传福音很难，花了很多时间，我不会灰心。Like, do I ever get discouraged when I'm trying to share the gospel with other people? Of course I do. 我其实没有带我身边多少的朋友信耶稣。Close friends that I haven't really led anybody to Jesus. Yeah, so it's hard. It's hard. The longer you know somebody, the harder it kind of is, because they've known you for so long.
对啊，
And you kind of missed your chance if you weren't actually living like a Christian.
Yeah.
So that's part of it, and then the other part is you just know them since you were like kids or teenagers.
那这些是跟你在教会长大的朋友吗？
No,
啊不，
no,
然后离开了，还是一直都是没有进过教会的？
一直都不是教会的。Like my friends from school.
哦。
对啊，在教会在学校我几乎都是班上唯一的基督徒。So yeah. Where are we? So do we just go through all the questions?
Are you singing?
I'm just reading the comment. I mean the chat.
Yeah, I can't read it.
Oh, okay, I actually can't read the chat.
So that's the
好，
thing.
麻烦大家以后如果要在 Melody 这边问问题的
That's
话呢
true.
请把你中文的题目丢到 Chat GPT 里面，请 Chat GPT 帮忙翻译成英文之后呢再贴上来。
因为有的时候我看你们留言，我都还要 Google Translate 一下，
Yeah,
所以
don't
我
use
反应
Google
很
anymore.
慢。
Don't use Google anymore.
Yeah, I should just use. Can I sync my live stream through ChatGPT and then somehow like some algorithm?
You're
will-
probably gonna have to pay somebody
Yeah,
to do
that's
that
true.
because there are third parties that probably provide that service.
You just need to have your phone set up with the Google Translate camera function, and it will translate it in the camera.
But Google Translate is bad. We want
But it's better
ChatGPT.
than nothing.
We want ChatGPT now.
That's actually smart. I never even thought about. Just use my phone to be like, what is this?
Yeah.
There you go.
That
Gotta
would work
do it
too.
with menus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not helpful. Menus are terrible for translating.
Okay, let's try to go through all of these, and then we can start chatting about what we want to talk about.
Okay.
But have we decided what we want to talk about?
Hi, May.
How?
We could talk about.
Oh, he's gonna bump his head soon.
Yeah, you'll figure it
等一
out.
下，如果 James 突然开始大哭，那就代表是他撞到他的头了，因为他现在地上爬来爬去。好，所以大家不要太紧张。
弟弟小心。
我很喜欢看奶哥的节目，好奇
他在玩
奶哥，或者他是撞到 Melody 的镜头了，所以 Melody 会突然不见。我喜欢看奶哥的节目，好奇奶哥影片的色调似乎比较偏暗。老实说，一开始看到奶哥的影片，我以为是讲鬼故事的影片。OK， 没有啦 ，it's a gamer kind of setup.
Yeah.
You know how gamers live stream with like a dark background because they're in their room.
Yeah.
其实打电动的电竞路线的人都是这样，because we can't have reflections on our screens.
Yeah, that's true.
So when gamers game, they only have a little bit of ambient light in the room.
Yeah.
所以 I'm used to that. 我一直以来都是在比较暗的房间里面在用我的电脑，所以呢，我开始在做 live stream 跟录影的时候也是这样。But yeah, that's just how I do it.
That makes sense.
天堂是新耶路撒冷吗？Okay, another theological question.
I think they're getting all their theological questions out while you're here because 通常我都没办法回答这种问题。
Maybe they're audience from
Yeah,
my
maybe
channel.
they're your audience too.
But I don't
That
recognize.
one's your audience?
He is?
I think so.
Really?
Maybe not.
Okay. Oh yeah, because he said so. Is heaven the New Jerusalem? How big is it?
Oh no. Stop asking heaven
Is
questions.
New
Don't push
Jerusalem
it down.
a floating cube?
Yeah, there are measurements, right?
Yeah.
On the-
I don't know. I give up.
Probably. Don't know.
我不知道，我们两个我们都放弃。哪个的 Discord 只有自己在经营吗？对，这个有什么特别
Is
的
there
规划
water？in there?
还没有特别要做哪些事情，Discord 慢慢来，反正就是开着，平常就是拿来做读书会跟网络的一些教学，所以I do book clubs on Discord. Do
Oh,
you do
book
any
club.
book clubs?
No.
Book clubs are fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Just read books together?
you read your own books, but you find people who can, discuss it with you because they're reading the same book too. So it's fun. It's like you're not alone when you read books anymore.
How do you join a book club?
I start a book club.
Oh.
So I'm reading my books. 我就是读我喜欢读的书，然后就开始一个读书会，然后有读的人或感兴趣的人就进来跟我聊天。So yeah. So that's what I use Discord for right now.
That does sound pretty.
三个人一起穿灰色。Oh, we're wearing gray together, are we?
我也是有一点啊。
Kind of.
好像有一点系列。
It's a dark.
Yeah,
It does look really similar on the video.
Because it's just how the color
We
it's
planned
set
it.
up.
我们打算穿一样的颜色。
Okay, we went through the questions. What do we want to talk about? 还有问题的话，欢迎继续在聊天室里面问，或者在现实动态问。What did we want to talk about?
Well, before, like tonight, we were talking about a lot of things. I mean, I'll just say from my own perspective or from a friend's life question, like, 现在的年轻人，或许我的这个朋友，就如果他觉得，好了，我就说我自己了，就是，为什么要去教会？
Why go to church? What's
没
the
有，
point?
就是不是说为什么要做基督徒？我的教会，我的问题是为什么一定要参加所谓的这种聚会？然后好像有很多形式，就是前面敬拜20-30分钟，然后就是唱一些歌，
跑流
然后
程。
可能也不是你喜欢的歌，然后你又觉得很无聊，然后要坐在那里听到，like 这个的价值是什么？And well, I won't blame anyone else. I'll just speak for myself. 说实话，有时候我坐不住。那是我是个坏的基督徒吗？还是我没有找到？还是，但是也不应该说哦，我就是要去找一个可以 a church that can entertain me. You know, like I don't want to look at it like that either. I just don't know. I don't see the value. Like I don't. 就只是我的屁股要坐在那里2个小时，这才是就是等于我是个好基督徒吗 ？I don't know.
How you don't know? So you're asking me?
没有
Don't
也
you have a answer your own version? Do you want me to answer first? You want you to answer first?
No, I mean, like if I'm being honest, 这其实就是我的一个问题。If I'm being honest, 就是有时候我就是。
How would you answer that? What's the purpose of going to church if you don't enjoy the worship, you don't like the sermon, you don't really know
I
the
feel bad
people, you
asking
don't
this. I
feel
don't want anyone to
connected,
think 我去你们教会好像就是觉得很无
you
聊。
don't feel really connected
Maybe
to
我是代表
people.
年轻人在问这个问题。
What's the
Okay.
point of going to church if there's nothing there that you can actually get
就
anything
是聚
from?
会的形式有什么价值？为什么一定要 follow
Why
这
does it
种
have to be like
仪
a
式？
standard operating procedure?
我觉得教会就是一个最方便、最容易的方法，有 Christian fellowship。所以如果你想要做自己的事，然后可能有自己的 fellowship，like 找到一些基督徒的朋友，我觉得这种的方法，因为你没有 structure， 所以你可以开始做你自己想法的事情。So you can become less and less like Christian, mainstream Christian. Like you could go into, I think it'd be easier to kind of fall off the Christian standards of what church is or what the purpose of church is when you do things yourself. So it's easier to join a church that's already operating, that has leadership structure and stuff like that follow the Bible. Because when you're starting from yourself, it's more difficult, or maybe you're doing it more in a this is what I think about the Bible, so this is what I'm going to teach, and this is what I'm going to learn, instead of learning from other people.
More danger
have a
of like
structure.
becoming a cult or something.
Yeah, like becoming a cult. I don't know. That's
活
just
在
my
遮
first
盖
thought
底下。
about why we would go to church instead of doing something by ourselves.
Do you want me to translate for you?
可以。
Or summary? Michelle 的意思
Summary.
大概就是说，如果 if we're talking about like new believers，如果我们在讨论一些刚信耶稣的一些人的话，教会的这些 SOP 这些流程啊，几分钟的唱诗歌啊，几分钟一个讲道啊，然后教会就是有教会的一些活动、一些事工、一些聚会啊，为什么要这样子？其实因为对于刚信耶稣的人而言，有这样的一个 structure 这个架构，对他们可能会有很多的帮助。那有这样的 structure 跟架构，也比较可以维持 一个这样子类型的聚会，长久下来不会走偏，不会歪掉。那大概就是 Michelle 的意思。但是Melody 刚才问的东西可能比较接近是 like what if you grew up in church or you've been attending church for a long time or you've been saved for a long time. You're like a small group leader, you're a worship leader, you're a kids Sunday school teacher, you might even be a pastor. 你已经是教会里面的全职同工了，一直去好像例行公事去参加，到底有什么意思？我的答案会是没什么意思。Yeah, there's no point. If attending this is not benefiting you, you feel burnt out, or you feel like attending this as something you're just supposed to do, it will burn you out. 然后我们看圣经的时候 when we read the Bible, that's not how they used to gather either. 在圣经里面的基督徒不是这样子聚会的，他们聚会的方式，
就只是听一个人讲道。
Yeah, they do life together.
Yeah.
Their gatherings were people doing life together, breaking bread together, sharing, being part of each other's lives, not gathering and then putting up a show on stage and then people applauding in the audience. That's not how it worked. 所以如果你参加教会已经久久变成你只是一个观众，那你当一个观众久了，5年、10年、50年，总会开始觉得说 What's the point？ You know， 因为就是这样而已，你就是一个观众。所以ideally，理想的状况应该是，我们当基督徒，我们会成为教会群体或者基督徒群体的一份子。You become a member of, let's say, a family, a group of Christians. 在这个群体里面呢，你们会互相付出的，你会被充电的。You feel encouraged, you feel uplifted, you feel like you can be, what's it called? Being charged, you know, like when you run out of batteries. 所以呢，当你参与在一个基督徒的团体里面，你感觉有充电的感觉。你参加其他的部分，你感觉你没有收获 ，It's okay, because 你在这边充电，你在这边放电 ，That's it。但是如果你去你的整个教会生活都只有放电，然后充不到电，又 burn out。So yeah， 所以觉得参加教会已经参加到没有什么意思的人，我会说 ，Well, yeah, you have to find people who you can trust. You have to find a Christian community where you can actually be poured into, or else if you just keep pouring out, you're going to be empty. And usually it's people who are already empty who run into that problem. So that's my answer. Really long answer, but all my answers are long.
所以就是 fellowship 啦 right? Because I feel like, if I look at 就是大部分教会主日的形式 it's more about 那个形式 less about the fellowship. Like I don't, and sometimes 就是教会一结束，然后大家就散啦。
Yeah， 那就真是例行公事咯。
那我就会觉得说，那到底我来干嘛
Yeah， 如果只有台上一个精彩的演出，然后台下很热情的拍手。Yeah, there's no point anymore. Oh, no.
It's okay, it's okay.
Is it still on?
No, it's not. 没关系，没关系。Oh, it is. It was just the technical difficulty. Yeah. 可以转 down a little bit. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
In the center?
Yeah, I'll just move it over. That's good.
Yeah, you want
Yeah, that's cool. We could all sit on the couch, yeah.
Which one should I use? This one?
We'll just use this one then. Oh wait. Actually, I guess we'll use this one and face it towards everyone. Reset transfer. Yeah, that's good.
I'm gonna have to back it up.
Yeah, that's good. Hello. Hi.
Say, Mama?
Are you microphone shy?
Yep.
Mama?
You can already see what it's like. What is this?
Yeah. Well, he was trying to eat it earlier. Because when you put something near his mouth, he's like supposed to
It's
eat
food.
it.
It's food.
So he's confused.
Baba? Baba? He's shy.
Mama? Papa?
I'm just gonna try to eat it.
好，继续聊。Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's my question. 好。I don't know if there's anything else I want to dig in that direction.
我也可以说，我从小的时候，我没有去教会为了听讲道或，其实我很喜欢敬拜，但是I never liked the sermons. I didn't really like going to Sunday school. 我十几岁的时候，我开始觉得是为了当朋友或有 fellowship. So that's the only reason I go to church now. 因为在台湾我听不懂他们的讲道，还有我只有一个中文的敬拜歌，所以
就是我们刚刚唱的那种。
So I don't worship and I don't listen to sermons anymore. I just go to church and show off my baby. That's all. 给大家把我的儿子。
已经贡献很多了。
对。
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah. Then how would you advise? Okay, 像 again, I guess I'm speaking for myself, but also 可能也是为了很多这个时代的年轻人。
跟你差不多。
Yeah, right. 那像我也觉得我的一个问题，然后可能现在很多年轻人的问题，就是我们越来越 anti-social, right? 就是，然后你又要出门，然后又要花这时间打扮，然后又要跑很远 ，right? 因为我们住在这里，就是要到城市里也是每次都要花1个小时。It's like all of this, you know, 然后就只是为了一个聚会或者为了一个东西。It's like, how do you put yourself in that mindset? 或者就是，反正就是 how do you be less antisocial? I don't know, like 然后特别这个东西是不是 I need to be convinced that this is like for my own life and death or health and
你觉得你需要有多少朋友？
其实我有一个很好的朋友，他住在嘉义。And sometimes I'm like, maybe that's enough. I don't know. Like, do I need more than one friend? Like, I mean, I have friends, but maybe I would say, 他们当然不是好到像我跟这个朋友 ，right? 但是
你有朋友的时候，你想要跟他们一起 ，like, do you want to？ 通常有基督徒的朋友，我们想要 benefit each other. Like, for example, I would want to marry someone who helps my relationship with God, who makes me into a better person, who challenges and encourages me. 所以通常我觉得我们需要找到这种的朋友。So 跟你一个朋友，你们会做什么或讨论什么
Yeah, 我们就是good friends for that reason. 我们会一起 keep each other accountable, pray together, 彼此鼓励。他也就是那种，就是 when I feel really bad about myself， 就是我都讲我的一些 you know 软弱问题，他永远就是believe the best about me, you know， 就是他还是会又在鼓励我，然后相信我就是最棒的 ，right？ 就是我就觉得 ，yeah， friends like her are really rare， 然后因为我觉得 there's two scenarios, right? Like one is they really like you. They're like really encouraging because they don't actually know you. 就我就想说，就是 when I meet new people, I think, wow, they're like so encouraging, they're so nice, they seem really kind. But then I also, in the back of my head, it's like, oh, because they don't know me. You know what I mean? or on the other hand, like they're still able to be like that because they actually do know me and they know all of my like faults and like all of that. Like that's completely different in my head. Or maybe I'd even rather like maybe we know each other super super well, and like we just decide like maybe we're not gonna be best of friends. I don't know. It's like would you rather be loved for who you are, loved for who you're not, or hated for who you are? I don't know. Like, am I going in a weird direction with this?
所以我是一个很 intentional 很直接的人，所以我跟乃明想要交往的时候，我们直接说我们想要或觉得什么，所以我跟我的朋友一样，所以如果我不是一个有很多很多很熟的朋友，我认识很多人，很多人喜欢我，我也喜欢很多人，但是我没有那么多时间或 emotional mental capacity，我是比较内向的人，所以我想要找到几个好朋友 ，like just a small number of good friends， 因为我每一周没办法看到很多很多人。
对啊，对啊。
如果我有10个好朋友，我可能每一年见面一个人1次而已。所以我觉得有很多朋友没有对你特别好，可能对你比较不好，因为你没有那么熟。但是我也会，如果我真的喜欢一个人，还有他们是很好的人，他们对我好 ，like if they make me a better person， they challenge me, they encourage me。然后如果我有时间，他们也有时间，我会问他们 ，Is it? I would like to have a close relationship with you. I want to be good friends with you。所以最近我做这样，通常我不会，因为我觉得我没有 capacity，我已经需要跟很多人聊天 ，like 教英文或教中文或这类的事情。Like I have other reasons for talking to people, so I don't have that much time or energy. But recently， 最近我跟一个人告诉他，我想要跟你比较熟的关系。他说我也觉得一样，但是我有点怕跟你告诉你，因为我不确定你想要或你有时间。所以，但是我们以后他最近当交。She found a boyfriend. She has a boyfriend now.
交往开始。
所以她很忙，她以前也很忙，现在比较忙，所以我们不会 hang out very many times， 可能2个月1次而已。但是我觉得只有一个人，我知道他想要当我的很熟的朋友，很好的朋友。This already makes me feel like satisfied or fulfilled in having a friendship relationship.
Yeah.
So 我觉得是 be intentional.
Yeah， 更主动。我的确就是之前我们在聊的时候，我是蛮admire Michelle. You talked about 就是你在哪里，在夏威夷还是在哪里的时候 ，and then you formed your own small group. Where was that?
Yeah. That was in Kelowna.
Oh yeah.
Where my parents live.
In Kelowna. Is that Hawaii?
No. That's in Canada.
Oh, I was.
I'm Canadian.
Oh yeah.
That's
I was thinking of
that's a different place.
Oh, maybe she was like on a mission trip or whatever. Oh yeah. Okay, so in Canada, 然后你就说，因为你知道，要找新的朋友会很难，所以你就自己主动建立了一个小组。我就听了，我就觉得 wow, like, yeah, that is very intentional. 就是可能有时候我真的就是有这种幻想 you know. Same thing with marriage probably. It's like, if God wants it to happen, it will just happen. I'll just magically. 就是我就觉得神就会超自然让我进到一个很棒的小组，然后我就是会觉得就像家 you know.
If you want him to stop talking, just give him the mic.
To stop.
You're ridiculous.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's a good reminder. 就是 maybe most of the time God's just waiting for us to do something about it. It's like 就是不是所有东西。
我以前说我很不喜欢这种的想法，
就是神会做所有的事情这样。
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just fantasy, I guess. It's like, maybe we're watching too many movies. Like things will just happen. 所以如果你想要好的朋友，就主动去。
其实你开始做事情，事情会发生。Like if you start to do things, things do just seem to happen.
Okay.
It's like that feeling of the right place at the right moment, you know? Yeah. But you have to start first. And usually you have to be consistent for a while before it seems like it's working. Yeah.
We have questions. 有问题耶。
Okay.
Do we prefer mega churches or family churches or smaller churches?
Family church and small church.
Family churches, 家教会, they don't even have buildings. They just gather in houses.
Oh, and small churches is just a small building.
家教会是 like home group.
Yeah, home churches.
It's a home church.
People
Yeah.
who belong to these never go to a church building.
Oh.
They do church 100% at people's houses.
Oh.
Well, what do you guys prefer?
比较小的教会，但是我没去过一个教会。I don't know.
小的教会 like 人数是
If you get to eat food, then I'm happy to be there.
100以下。
我最喜欢有食物的教会。
Yeah, 那小的教会就比较可能会有食物。
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, mega church 顶多就是三明治吧，或者包子 ，right?
Mega church 会有自己的咖啡店。
Yeah, that's true. 就随时可以买咖啡。
Yeah, 我是这样子的。我会希望自己，我现在去的教会有点算开始缩小的话，就变小教会了。我会喜欢在一个小教会服侍，但我会自己想要开一个家教会，然后我希望我认识的好朋友可以去盖一个 mega church， 然后我偶尔想要去的时候呢，可以去玩。
然后就被请去做讲员吗？
之类的。
但你自己不会想要在一个 mega church 里面。
Oh, but if you want to meet someone to marry, then maybe go to a bigger church.
Or just get to know
Oh. Yeah,
Or get to
that's
know
hard
more
to
Christians.
say, Yeah.
I think churches can get better at connecting with each other. 我觉得教会其实要更以前有了。They used to do that actually. They used to do that. That's how Jewish people do it too.
You mean like 办一个大特会？
Yeah,
然后很
they
多教
actually
会
have intentional events regularly where single men and women are attend and meet up.
Specifically for
Yeah. That's how a lot of I think that's how Muslim people do it if they're like living in Europe. That's how Jewish people do it. And Christians used to do it too when there weren't that many Christians. Yeah. 教会其实要更刻意的去制造让男生跟女生可以去彼此认识交友的一个环境。不管是大中小的教会都要有。
Yeah, 因为我会想说，大教会不见得比较容易找对象，因为大教会比较容易会更疏远的感觉。It's like so many people you get lost in the crowd.
That also happens.
但小教会你就大家比较熟 ，right?
对啊。
Yeah.
你需要 be intentional.
I know, 还是要很主动。For me, I feel like, 因为我以前在牧组嘛，就是我们刚好也就是在他还算是小教会的时候就开始去 ，so it's like best of both worlds, you know, like we got to know everyone before. Oh, that's okay. No, it's just a cup. We got to know everyone before it became a big church, and then when it became big, we got the perks of being a big church, you know. So, 那个时候虽然牧组就变得比较大，但是不会感觉太疏远了，因为大家都还是算是蛮熟的，所以这是我觉得认为好的。但是如果我是现在就是我是完全新的，我要去一个很大的教会 ，like I kind of am now, it's like 就很容易就会觉得 like nobody knows me, like I don't know anyone, 然后 yeah, lose that connection, yeah.
下一个问题 ，next question. How do we define success at life?
This. 有朋友，有小朋友。This is very successful. Yeah. Did you want to share?
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, here's the funny thing is like, most of my friends are married and like some of them have kids now, but like I was the one I feel like out of all of them that wanted to have kids. Like You know, and then this just hasn't happened for me yet. But like ever since I was young, I always that was what I thought was success. Was being able to like have a big family and like be a good mom. Because maybe 因为我觉得我妈妈很棒 you know, like 她就是一个很棒的一个母亲。我就觉得 wow, if you can pour out your love on the people that you love the most, 就是很有意义的事情。Yeah, so I do think being a mother is like 最有意义的事情啦。Yeah.
Say hello.
有点声音了。妈妈。
压力太大。OK， 所以有自己的家庭是很 success， 有意义。
这 God's first commandment, right? 没有，我就觉得这真的很有意义。Cause you're like, it's a life, it's a whole life. It's not just a career, it's not just money, it's like a whole life, right?
你觉得呢？
The corny answer would be the answer in Purpose-Driven Life. 标杆人生里面有一个标准答案。标准答案 is when you stand in front of God after you die, God says, "Good job." That's success for me. 所以当然还是看圣经啦，看圣经怎么讲。我自己怎么定义成功没有什么意义。我只是个人，我也才活了34年，我懂什么？我自己想出一个很 fancy 的一个理论，对于什么叫做成功。
妈妈，妈妈。
所以是我的话，我希望，我会想要去追求的一个人生，就是一个可以去，把我的爱付出的一个人生。I want to have a life where I can pour out my love. That would be something that I would go after. 然后这个包含了在我原本的家庭里面，包含在我身边的朋友当中，也包含在我自己建立的家庭里面。然后 especially my kids。然后有一个验证的一个方式，有一个成绩单算分的方法，就是 how much of me will be seen in my kids 10 years, 20, 30 years from now。如果我活在世界上80年的人生。然后我做的好像很多很厉害 ，but in my kids' generation they just all stop. 没有意义，没有意义 ，because I can only do so much. Yeah， 但是如果我活出来的这样子一个人生的一个价值观是可以传承到我的小孩，让我的小孩可以世世代代的继续下去，然后也是这样子把他们的爱传承下去给他们的小孩的话 ，Yeah, that's more meaningful. And 世界上就是有一群的人，就是犹太人 ，and they're really good at that. They've been doing that for thousands of years， 然后没有中断。So yeah, really cool. 还有什么问题？你们大家还有6分钟的时间可以问我们。Let's see if there are any other questions. Anything else you want to add? Anything else you want to?
No, I think the only thing I would add is 我觉得这也是一个成功的教会 ，right？ 就是因为我们今天下午也有在聊这个，就是传承的这个问题。有的时候第一代教会还真的比较大，但是问题 is always 第2代，就是你这个爱神的心有没有能够传到你的孩子 ？I feel like 这是每一个教会的挑战。So yeah, I would say 就的确就是这个传承的这个东西。就是卡在那里，但是成功就是如果你能够传下去。
然后它很冲突这件事情，你越想要你自己去做一件事情，你就越少的时间能够把这件事情传承下去。所以
你就没有花时间在下一
代。所以比如说，为什么有这么多的教会可以变成很大的教会？然后呢，这个创会的牧师元老走了之后呢，就下去了，或者是 PK 们全部都根本不信耶稣。Why? Because 当我们身为领袖，我们 pour out all of ourselves into a thing instead of into people， 就会变成这样子。Especially if we don't pour it into our family， 就会变成这个样子。我把我的人生所有的精力跟力气都拿来做这件事，但没有 花费足够的力气把这件事情传承到我的子子孙孙的身上的时候，好啊，那我结束的时候就结束了。And that's what's happening to a lot of churches, I think. 所以很多的教会很擅长建造领人归主、领人信主、增长变成 mega church。但台湾 Chinese church 当中，甚至在北美看起来也是，没有几间教会擅长把自己的下一代，训练造就的比自己还要更健康的，成为更健康的基督徒。And this is a really important problem. Yeah, it's a really big problem that we have to figure out.
Yeah. I feel like this is kind of unrelated, but for me it's kind of related and vulnerable. But like we were talking about earlier, right? Also because I'm still single and I'm like 30 plus. It's like 我很喜欢做事 but then if you believe like 人生最大的意义其实是我们建立的这些关系 so Benjamin was like encouraging like okay Melanie right just like try to like put down everything else and like you know focus on marriage and like whatever 就是I think 就是的确就是在我自己的 mindset 里面有时候也就是 like I just want to like 做事 I like 甚至 I will like prefer to go to a coffee shop by myself so I can work than like have lunch with somebody. Like that sounds so antisocial, but like 就是我的确 I feel like with you know Benjamin's encouragement and Michelle's encouragement, I'm just like okay, like I don't know what the next 2 years is gonna look like, but like 是不是我也真的需要开始？是不是我们就是年轻人，就是如果我们认为人际关系就是这么的重要，有时候事情需要摆在次等的位置，把人际关系放在主要的位置，包括我们未来的婚姻 ，right， 姐妹们，就是这个婚姻的东西 ，especially from 单身女生 ，it's like how do you even put that as a priority? We don't even know what that looks like. 因为世界一直在告诉我们，就是做事，你就是一个做事的机器。You know, like you're only good for working and like working and like productivity. 然后你在教会也是看到一大堆姐妹们跑来跑去，好会做事情哦。We're so good at working, but like it's so hard to do relationships. Actually, relationship is so much more work. It's like oh my god, this is so hard.
所以大家多读一些跟人际关系相关的书或恋爱相关的书。You should read The Sacred Search. Did you read The Sacred Search?
Sacred Search?
What's it called again?
Oh, I don't know.
爱的决定学。
Who wrote that book? 不知道。
Some American pastor, I think.
You like that book?
Yeah.
Oh, I should read that book.
爱的决定学，很多的人 ，a lot of your audience are going to be familiar with that book.
哦，所以是有中文的。
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it was translated last year. 蛮新的一本，帮助基督徒来重新好好的来看待婚姻的一个属灵书籍。And yeah, and it's supposed to. The whole point of the book is just like breaking all of the stereotypes and breaking all of the fantasy. Yeah, all the Hollywood fantasies.
I didn't read this book. I have too much Hollywood in my head. Yeah. Well, 谢谢奶哥 Michelle and James
Yay.
for joining this live stream. 今天我们的 live stream 就是比较 casual 吧，就是我们就很自在，然后有一些变动，谢谢大家包容。But it was fun. 然后最主要 James 实在太可爱了。
他在挥手，他在说拜拜了。
Yeah, 他在说拜拜，
他知道
他已经累了，
时间到了
他时间到了。
他跟大家说拜拜，我要去睡觉了。
You want to say anything?
Say 妈妈。Come on, say 妈妈。
没有，不在。
啊，睡着了，要睡着了。Maybe next time. Okay, there you go.
Yay! 妈妈，你要不要 say a hi to everyone before we take off?
Hi everyone.
You might just stand here. When the camera's over, just like
我们也需要说，我们很感谢他，因为他煮饭给我们。
他煮牛肉面给我们吃，很好吃。
Yeah, Michelle is my spiritual daughter.
newly adopted. 你要帮你拿吗？你要抱他？
他手伸出来了。
哎呦，又有还是又没有？
你今天喂他吃今天饭是你煮的，他吃了很开心很满意，他让你抱他一下。
好，谢谢大家参与我们今天直播，我们就到这里，因为弟弟要睡觉了。
该大家回去睡觉了。
拜拜。
拜拜拜拜。